Welcome viewers from all over the world, wherever you are watching me from. What will you feel? How will you feel, for instance, if you go to London? In Lewisham, in particular, you went to a particular shopping mall and you saw somebody, an elderly man or a young man in uniform. You approach this individual and it turns to be your former professor in the university. What will you feel? In security uniform, a professor as a security guard in a shopping mall. How will you feel? Or if you come to New York and you just come by somebody who is in one kind of uniform, you know this is not a medical doctor's uniform, maybe those who are assisting nurses and those who are, let's use local parlance, carrying sheet. And it happens to be one of the medical directors of one of the hospitals you once attended in Nigeria, Lagos. So how will you feel? What will be your reaction? You're welcome back to my channel, Point Blank with Dr. Femi Adegbulu. For those of you who watched my first introductory video, I did tell you that this series promises to actually give you a whole lot of things that you did not know before now, particularly about your relations abroad, your family members abroad. Remember, we posed so many questions in the first video. If you have not watched it, please, I urge you to go and watch the introductory video entitled, Why Your Relatives Abroad Are Angry. Today, we start with this poser. Why are they angry? I want to address just one of the many reasons why you think or why you don't know that they are angry with you. Okay? Number one is unhealthy expectation. I call it a kind of presumption. This presumptive expectation that you have about your relatives abroad. Because people just think that the moment people relocate from Nigeria or any part of Africa, to other countries like US, Germany, Canada, or, England, that's what they've stumbled into wealth. That is the assumption. And some people do not even, give their relatives, enough time to actually settle down in the country where they have come to sojourn, and before placing demands on them. Okay, some give a week, some give 2 weeks, some that are charitable, they just give a year before they start making demands. But I want to let you know that these people, they don't find it rosy when they come to these strange countries. Many of them do not even have a house to live in. Some of them do not even have the paper they need to work. Even those who come with their degree, be it master's or whatever degree you come with, when you come abroad, your papers become meaningless. They don't regard it as anything. So what does that mean? You cannot work with your degree. So it takes a whole long process of evaluating your papers and all that, and then having the paper to work in the country where you have come to sojourn before you can get job at all. And between then and the time you get job, a whole lot of things will begin to happen. You don't have money to spend, and you are consuming some bills that will be coming. You don't even have an answer to this thing. The person that is hosting you is already complaining that, look, you better look for jobs so that you can help me in paying the bills and all that. Then you are in a state of quandary. You don't even know what to do. You don't know where to go. You are confused for the next 6 months because you don't have paper to work, and somebody is telling you, a medical doctor, to come and be working in group home where you'll be washing old people and cleaning them and carrying shit. Let me put it that way. So you begin to wonder, a whole me. But when reality dawns on you, you discover that you have no choice. A medical doctor will begin to do all those many dirty jobs, which nobody can even try to tell them to do in their country where they're coming from. The professors of many years, wearing security uniforms, standing for 8 hours in a shopping mall. So these are dehumanizing, degrading kind of jobs that people are exposed to, especially when they just come new. And people at home don't know this. They begin to ask them, we need this, we need that. No, you tell me, who will not be angry when they get such a demand from home when they themselves have no money to eat here? Some of them, as they come to these new countries, some of them have not even seen the color of $100 or £100 of the country they have come to stay. They don't even know how the color is except the one they brought from Nigeria. They have never earned a dime, and yet you are placing a demand on them. And these people just look at you, what kind of human being is this? So in that state of frustration, they can delete your number. They can block you. They can even refuse to pick your call. They can refuse to return your text messages. So these are the things you see that makes you think that, oh, maybe this guy is this, maybe this guy is that. No, it's not as if they are callous. They have their own peculiar problems they are facing here. If only you can be empathetic enough to even ask them, how are you doing? Have you been able to settle down? Have you got a place to stay? Have you got a job that you are doing? Have you been able to evaluate your certificate and all that? Some don't even care about how these people are feeling, about how they are feeling, about how they are living. They start making demand. So this is one of the reasons why the people here seem to be hostile. See, I witnessed one like that many years back. I went to Germany on holiday. So the guy who was to host me for, just a night before I got my hotel accommodation. So on that night, he brought me from the airport. He got a call from home. Somebody was speaking on behalf of his mother. Oh, your mother is sick. And this, you needed to see the way this guy responded. Oh my goodness. He said, what is that? Should I begin to cry because somebody is sick? Or should I kill myself? Please, I don't want to get any call right now. I don't want. So I looked at that guy as if the guy was so uncharitable. I mean, how can you be talking about your mother like that? Little did I know that the guy was not even yet settled in Germany at that time. Creditors were pursuing him here and there. He himself was even actually hiding his head. He had not really settled before all these demands started coming. Hence, the reaction of the guy. So all these things are happening to those who just come to the new country. But people at home don't know this. And so the reaction you get sometimes is as a result of your lack of understanding of what these people are going through. Don't forget that these people are first and foremost economy migrants. And they just try to escape the scourge of a famine and economic, frustration that has driven them out of their country. Remember also, they left their family of procreation back in Nigeria or anywhere in Africa where they come from. Their wife is probably there, their children are probably there, okay? So, they are thinking about all these people. Then you are now calling, send me this, send me that, I need this, I need that. It could cause a lot of frustration. These are the things you need to know about your relatives abroad. If you understand this, I bet you, if you know what they are going through and you key into it, you identify with them, you know their welfare, and you approach them with that understanding, I tell you, nothing will affect your relationship with your relatives abroad. And many more of these I'll be bringing your way. Our next episode, I trust, is going to be, a kind of very revealing. It will let the cat out of the bag, and you know some of the things that your people abroad actually require of you. They don't need your money, but there are certain things they expect you to know. And when you don't know it, they get annoyed. So as you stay with this channel, as you subscribe, and the new video that I release every week comes your way, you'll be more enlightened. And I tell you, definitely, you'll get the favor, that much desired favor that you want for your relatives abroad. You'll get all of them. It's just understanding that you need. Do not forget to subscribe and share this video and let other people know, so that we all will reap the blessing of our relatives that are in diaspora. Until I come your way again, stay out of trouble. Dr. Femi Adegbudu, signing out.